Forward roll to support on rings. The forward roll to support on the rings is a fun little exercise that combines pressing, pulling and false grip strength on the rings. In this variation, we start and finish each rep in the straight arm ring support position with the rings turned out. From the support position, we bend the elbows and take the shoulders forward as if we are about to perform a dip. At the same time, we push into the rings to help elevate the hips above ring height and initiate the forward roll. Notice how the rings are pulled in towards each other and how they are in front of the body as we lift the hips up. As we take the hips past the vertical line, the rings are rotated back into the ring turnout position. We use the biceps to help keep the forearms close to the torso as the body moves around the rings. If the forearms move away from the torso, the muscle up transition will become much more difficult. We also want to keep the elbows tucked in by our sides and not allow them to flare outwards at any part of the forward roll. As the forward roll continues, the rings continue to turn and we must establish a false grip on the rings to assist us in the muscle up transition. This is moving the body from below the rings to on top of the rings. Here you can see that the hips are above the rings, the shoulders are below the rings, and I have a nice strong false grip on the rings. You should be able to stop and rest in this position and still be able to complete the forward roll. It's not about speed and momentum, it's about technique. It's important to keep the legs straight and create a nice long lever. This long lever draws a large radius in the circular motion to help slow down the forward roll. A short lever length, so bent knees, will cause us to spin a lot faster and make the movement difficult to learn for beginners. We must also work on the compression. Bring the thighs as close to the chest as you can. Your hamstring flexibility will be tested here. As the shoulders start to rise, we use the false grip to transition back into the bottom of the dip. When we reach the bottom of the dip, we then press to return to the ring support position with the ring turnout.